No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Tulane Green Wave, Yulman Stadium in New Orleans, Louisiana. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a team from the American, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The give to the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Let's talk for just a second about TCU. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 20.
There he goes. Oh, he's got a chance. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, TCU!
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Guys, let's take a second here and talk about Tulane. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because
it's a seam wide open. Tapped. Touchdown, Tulane. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Off the play fake on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wilkins. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the Horned Frogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quickly out to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him, got him on the ground too quick.
The Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Running behind that left side. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got a stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Might be calling a hot route. They'll send the tight end in motion. Try to get it to the edge. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
They get a huge gain on that toss play, and this running back, when he's got the ball in space, watch out. You see when he's out in the perimeter of the field, he's able to pick his spots. He can make people miss. He's got a bevy of moves. Way to generate the explosive play.
Wants to throw on first down. Finds the tight end.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
The Green Wave with plenty of options here on 2nd and short. This time they'll go to the running game. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Firing to the right, complete. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
I'll tell you, this running back, he is running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. Now the play fake. On the run, still looking. Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. And they get him on the ground. They get the turnover. They get a chunk of yards, and they are in business.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy. You know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier. It gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
They'll get this drive started from the 29. To the air, it's Jefferson. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Longo. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
The Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback keeps it. He breaks a tackle. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. First down for this offense. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air, it's Jefferson. Got it on the outside, it's Pugh. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Horned Frogs decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A low-line drive and not his best work. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Trying to get behind the defense. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He is going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's caught. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They just keep firing. He's got his man. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. They've got the screen set up. Turning it on. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28.
Well, you've seen the last two plays now. This guy's versatility, and you've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They'll try the run. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
Well, it's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it, and how about that one running it too? Great push up front.
Tulane with an opportunity on 1st and goal. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line.
When I get inside the 3 on 1st and goal, I want to be aggressive with the run. I want to be physical. I want to be the more dominant team. You might know it's coming, but I'm still going to bring it. They tried to go with the changeup. They tried to throw the football very unsuccessfully. Nice job by the defense being ready for everything, even though they're inside the 3-yard line.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. Barrels ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Wave.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Rutgers is currently ahead in this one. The folks in Piscataway have been in a frenzy all week, but there in the birthplace of college football, this one is close. They're up by 7 over Buffalo. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Got the quick pass. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
We know this defense loves to play a lot of zone coverage, so you're seeing this offense now attacking that. They're letting the receivers find the soft spots in the zones so they can advance the football.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Rides the back on the option, the give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, how about that defense? On the snap, they are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Jefferson. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
So after that incompletion, fourth down, you've got to hold serve if you're this offense, right? Both offenses up and down the field.
No
The opponent scored twice. You scored a touchdown on your first drive. I think you got to go for it here because right now nobody's playing defense. And this game very easily could come down to which team has the ball last.
And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one.
Use it twice.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's a heat. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on third down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Gets it past the first down.
God, look at these fucking animations. It's just getting fucking tired.
Enough to move the chains. The new popular phrase for a favored team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of peas being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumbling around. They've been making mistakes and shooting themselves in the foot in this game. But, David, I think you also have to give credit to the underdog in this game because they're just playing with more intensity. They look like they want it more.
Oh, dude, when you come out the gates in the first quarter, it's adrenaline, it's passion, it's being talked about as the underdog. As this game goes on, can they keep that intensity up? Right now, they're doing a heck of a job.
Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Running back searching for a hole. At 45 on its way. He's piled up 87 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
He's got the back in the middle. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Tulane to the line, facing second and short. Wants to go up top. Quarterback moving. Slithers into space. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
So
this is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping.
From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Sick of it.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Can't play a fucking game. It's not a rain game. The green throws. Fucking miss.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Jefferson. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking downfield on first down. And to get rid of it quickly. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Automatic shit. Didn't even get fucking touched.
The Horned Frogs will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half.
But he's not even fucking, like, he's not even that good. He's not this fucking good. Respect.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Oh.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that
This is all he keeps doing is fucking throwing at my user or pass leading.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the
somebody
33.
explain to me why my fucking defense just moved when he never fucking moved the first.
In the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football, you're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Yeah, stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Moves away as he feels pressure.
Oh, look at that shit, man.
And man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
Now he's able to fucking
3rd and
go
short
for
like
it.
that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly. But the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the 1st down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together.
And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Hauls it in. He gets it so close to the first down
It's
marker,
just
but I
so
think he's
fucking
going to be a
corny,
touch short.
man. So corny.
And after that short completion, what will they
Like,
do
look at
now?
that.
Just a few inches to go.
Yeah, and you wanted to get the ball out quick, and you
Should've been
wanted the
tackled
receiver to
fucking
make the play for you. and
4
get the
yards
first down.
ago.
You don't
That's so
now.
fucking
Decision
crazy.
time, 4th and short.
So crazy. Fuck out of here.
They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down. Still going.
Fucking animation of fucking
This
animation.
aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll leave it with him. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Goes to the option. Now the toss. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13.
Dog, come on now. That's fucking 2. That's 2. God fucking damn.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy.
Fucking
so a lot of
animations.
and I think that you
Fucking
saw that
animations out the fucking
inaccuracy.
ass. Now he's still in fucking field goal range. Like, god damn, man.
Tulane now facing 3rd and forever. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Didn't get nearly enough done.
Shouldn't even be able to
on
kick a
3rd
field
down.
goal
He's
right.
brought
But the
down at
game's
the
fucking
31-yard
and
line. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Out of bounds at the 34, a productive job by the return team. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. From the gun, the ground game. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds.
A nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
The Horned Frogs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, 3rd and short, I just got to fall forward and get the first down, Palmer, but the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up, something easy you know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Quarterback keeper. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. They'll go with a direct snap. And he is stopped for no gain, and that will bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Jefferson. He's got him. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Uncorks one. Catch in the middle, it's Irwin. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Horned Frogs look to keep this drive humming. To the air on first down. Under fire. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Holding on the offense, accepted, so they'll back up and go at it again. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Here's the handoff. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Going for the big play. And that's going to be incomplete.
Bro, his DBs are playing from foul, fucking out of nowhere. Like, you're not fucking jumping all the way over there.
The offense now, because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back.
There's
The
so
problem
much
is the
yardage
defense
in this
understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Jefferson. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's caught inside the 25. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, TCU. So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The offense changing the play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
Well, you wonder that time if the QB was just forcing that one over to his running back. He's already made some catches in this game. The defense is aware of that, though, and that time they had outstanding coverage. There was no way that was going to be complete.
The green wave in a world of hurt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
So bad. That is crazy.
Fourth down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately need that
fucking
turnover.
time, man.
He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. On the run, it's Tulane. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
The Horned Frogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Got it behind the line. It's Lopez. The defense will
Get the fuck
converge, and
out of
outbound he
here.
goes at the
That
40.
is so fucking
I don't love the play call at this
Ah,
juncture in the
Lee, that's a
game. You're
first down.
down.
Get the
You've got to
fuck out
take
of here.
shots. The defense is not going to be
Diving
blitzing, so these
6
screens
fucking
probably
yards.
aren't going to work.
It would be nice to pick up a few yards on 3rd down because from here, it's a 57-yard attempt. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
And the Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Bunch formation for these receivers. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Kick the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on 3rd down, and life is much better. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the 1st down?
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll take it himself.
Look at that shit, man. Look at that shit. That's fucking crazy. Get the fuck out of here.
Defense, I think, was just more physical on that 4th down.
Out of here.
That was a designed quarterback run, and they're calling that because they're trying to get extra blockers at the point of attack and get a numbers advantage, but just the defense fighting off the blocks, being where they're supposed to be, and not letting the quarterback break free. You just can't do a better job than the defense did on that 4th down.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home